Conservation of environment. Our environment consists of living and non-living things. Both are important parts of our environment. Living things include human beings, animals and plants. Non-living things include air, water, soil and sunlight. Living things are dependent on non-living things. Thus, it is necessary to maintain a balance between the two. Meaning of conservation. It is important that we conserve our natural resources and do not damage our environment. We must protect plants and animals. Moreover, we should use our natural resources in such a way that they last for a longer time. Conservation is the prevention of damage and the protection of the environment. We, as responsible citizens, can conserve and protect our environment by controlling various kinds of pollutions, by correctly disposing waste and by practicing the 4 Rs: reduce, reuse, recycle, and refuse. Following are the steps to protect our environment. We should use the garbage bins to throw waste material or household garbage. We should not throw the garbage on public places. We should not throw anything in streets, drains or rivers. We should not spit or urinate anywhere on the road or at public places. We should use only paper bags or cloth bags. Plastic bags are harmful for the environment as these are non-biodegradable. Discourage mosquito breeding by not allowing stagnation of water as this may cause diseases like malaria and dengue. Waste generation and disposal. Waste, any material that is no longer useful to us, is called waste. It consists of fruits, vegetable peels, old newspapers and magazines, broken glass, metal cans and many others. The improper disposal of waste is a big environmental problem. Kinds of waste. Biodegradable waste. This kind of waste is obtained from plants and animals which rot easily and mix with the soil. Vegetable and fruit peels, kitchen waste, meat and bones, flowers, leaves and paper are all biodegradable. Microorganisms such as bacteria, fungi and earthworms help to decompose such waste. Non-biodegradable waste. The waste that does not rot and remains in the environment for a longer time is called non-biodegradable waste. Plastic goods, metal cans, synthetic glass bottles and silver foils are all non-biodegradable. If not disposed properly, they choke drains, clog the land and water bodies and pollute our surroundings. Waste generated from the parts of electronic goods such as computers, mobile phones and televisions have lead in them, which is poisonous. These are known as electronic waste or e-waste. Smart ways to dispose waste. In cities, a large amount of solid waste is generated every day. This waste can be disposed of by using the following methods. Landfills. Deep ditches are dug into the ground to dump waste. When the pit is filled, it is covered with soil. Over the years, garbage in the landfills rots and is absorbed by the soil. Parks and gardens are also built over them. Most of the landfills are found in the outskirts of the city. Compost pits. It is a good method for disposing kitchen waste and other biodegradable waste. In this process, kitchen waste is buried in a deep pit which is covered. With time, the waste rots and becomes compost, high-grade manure. Crops grown using this kind of manure are healthier as compared to ones grown with chemical fertilizers and are called as organic food. Burning. Waste is collected and then burnt. Everyone should separate household waste such as paper, kitchen waste, metal and glass. This is called waste segregation. In this method, only paper and kitchen waste is burnt. Open dumping. Waste is taken far away from towns and cities and dumped in large exposed areas. The piles of garbage rot and are gradually absorbed into soil. Disposing of waste in this way pollutes the environment. Reducing waste. To save our environment, We must follow the 4 Ps: refuse, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Refuse. Refuse the things that create garbage. For example, for shopping, carry your own cloth bag and refuse the plastic bag given by the shopkeeper. Say no to paper bills. Always ask for e-bills, electricity, phone, etc. Reduce. Reduce the use of things which generate garbage like plastic bottles, metal cans, etc. We generally buy more than what we need and then dispose out some of it. For example, if we buy too many fruits, some of them rot and have to be thrown away, thereby increasing garbage. We must buy as per our need. It will reduce garbage. Reuse. Instead of disposing away plastic bottle, they can be used to store water. Used glass jars can be reused to store things in the kitchen. Shopping bags and dusters can be made from old clothes. Recycle. Things that cannot be reused can be used to make other useful things. This is known as recycling. The waste collector, kabadi wala, who buys old newspapers, magazines, plastics, glass and metal wastes, takes these for recycling. Plastic, metal and glass pieces are melted and made into new things. Paper is also recycled. We can even recycle the water we use in our kitchen to water plants.